This looks like a good arrangement.
This,
Yes.
in the back.
Amy.
Amy,
Yeah, I do all the carrying.
you have an accent.
Yeah, I'm from England. Yeah, from Yorkshire.
You're a foreigner here.
I'm a foreigner in this shore. Yeah.
How long have you been here?
15 years now.
So you feel at home?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I've been back a couple of times to England.
Yes.
See my folks. And
Yeah.
that's about it, really.
How did you end up in Hobart?
Oh, long story. Well, my brother was about 18 when he first came out here. That's going back 16 years ago. And he kept writing and saying what a great place it was. So I decided to may as well make a go of it. So I came out here to join him.
What were you doing at the time in England?
Working at the newspaper like I do here.
Yeah.
I work for the Mercury here.
Where did you meet Erin?
We just met at a pub here.
Soon after you arrived?
No, we've been married, what, 5 years?
Yeah, but Chris
Just
has been
5
here.
years.
I'm not from Tasmania either. I come from New South Wales. So.
What brought you here?
Oh, just a change of lifestyle, yeah.
Like Chris?
Yeah, come here for a holiday and really liked it. And
Yeah. Did you come-
stayed.
and you met him in a pub?
Yeah.
Doing what? How did you meet? Did somebody buy
Like-
one a drink?
Oh, it was just a local pub that we knew a few people in, and I just finished work on a Sunday night. I was nursing and thought I needed a beer. Chris felt the same, and we were the only people in the bar, so
So we had to talk.
yeah, we had no
There were other people
choice.
there. That's how we met. But I thought she'd been going out with a friend of mine for ages, or just like an acquaintance. But it turned out they were brother and sister. I didn't know that.
And is your brother still here?
No, my brother died, unfortunately, when I got here.
Really?
Yeah, he was 27 years of age and he died actually playing soccer here. And,
An accident?
Yeah, it was an accident. He died later in hospital, so... And that's when I was on my way out, because I'd saved up the money, so I wasn't going to give it all away.
You hadn't actually arrived?
No.
Oh,
I was on
really?
the way out here, yeah. We got a phone call that night, about 2 o'clock in the morning. But I'd still made arrangements to come out here, so I still
So you were
came.
still in England, about to come?
Yep. I'd still made all the arrangements to come out, yeah.
He knew that you were coming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd actually been to England the year before,
Yeah.
and to fix everything up, to make sure I could get the visa, a residency visa, which I got for 12 months, and then I got for life, basically.
Yes.
He fixed it all up for us.
Yeah. That would have been a blow for you,
It was a massive blow, yeah.
especially having lost your mother at an early
Yeah,
age.
my sister, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, she died in childbirth.
Sadness.
In
Didn't
childhood?
mother- Yeah, no, in childbirth.
In
didn't mother,
childbirth.
Yeah. So but I mean, things like that now, those kind of things, I suppose, they can be fixed. I mean, she had a very rare disease, and she just wasn't strong enough for the baby.
Yeah.
So, but that's why I got out of England, because it
Yeah.
was just bad memories.
Did
And
you...
I'm living in a small village,
Yeah.
just outside Leeds. Everybody was feeling sympathy for me, and I didn't want that. I just wanted to get on with my life. You know?
Yes.
Which is pretty basically why I came out here.
Do you have a kind of a code? Were you brought up
Code
in
of
it?
ethics.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah.
Good, isn't it,
Yeah.
really?
I think it's a lot of it's common sense, especially with rearing children's concerned.
Yes.
Their health and happiness is paramount now in my life.
And this is?
Will Allen.
Will. Hello, Will. Very small Will.
He is certainly small.
How old is Will?
He's 8.5 weeks.
How long have you known each other?
12 years.
A long time.
Yeah, a long time.
Did you get married?
No.
Did you think it's necessary?
No.
Did you plan Will?
Yeah.
On what basis? Like you thought it was...
Well, we actually tried to have one and lost
Yeah.
our first, so we tried again and we got Will.
Who was keener? Did you both want a baby?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it was a sad start, but a happy conclusion. And is Will
Certainly.
okay?
He's fine.
Yeah.
Not a thing wrong.
And are you a Launcestonian?
No, we're from Georgetown.
Visiting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just shopping and
Yeah. It's a pretty good arrangement you got here. This is very practical.
they're good. Yeah. They're good.
And what sort of a dad are you? Maybe we should ask Paula.
Maybe you should, Kelly.
Kelly, sorry.
Kelly.
Hello, Kelly.
Hi.
Come and say hello. Come and say hello.
The boy's
We're
gonna
admiring
he'll be
Will.
on TV.
Yeah, the boy's going to be on TV. Look at this. Will's having a good sleep. What about your folks? How do they feel about it?
Oh, they're over the moon.
Being grandparents, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Spoiling
That was her
rotten.
first grandchild. So.
Yeah. And did they say anything about you not getting married? Did that bother them?
No.
No. No.
As long as you're happy, they said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Actually,
You've known each other for a long time. Where did you meet?
school.
You
High
went to
school.
And you've stayed together ever since?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's unusual for a start, isn't it?
We're having a rough time at the moment, but
A rough time?
a little bit of a separation. So
Any reason for that?
me mainly.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But you're together now.
I was spending the day together with a boy.
I see. So he's keeping you together, perhaps?
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe.
Yeah. Is it solvable, do you think?
Any problem solvable. Just have to think about it.
We'll let you go and sort that out.
All right then.
And we'll probably sleep through all that.
Make sure you get a
No
nice
doubt.
shot of.
Yeah, we've got to get a nice shot. And in future years, you can...
I'm going to tape it for him.
Oh, good idea. We'll let you know.
Yeah.
See you, Will. And he'll probably say, I'm really glad you did that, Dad.
You will too. He's a star already.
Blacks and bays, dapples and greys, coach and 6 little horses. Hush up, don't you cry. Go to sleepy little baby.
Hi there.
G'day.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
You're too shy.
She's never seen your show, I'm sure.
Oh, you have?
I have.
Oh,
yes,
good.
yes.
Well,
I know
my
who
name's
you are.
Andrew.
Yep, g'day.
Your name
Andrew.
is?
Ben.
Ben. Hi, Ben. What are you doing? This is nearly finished. Have you done any
Yes.
shopping?
Just bought lunch.
Just
Yeah.
bought lunch?
Yep.
What did you have?
Potatoes, actually. Some
Did
potato
you?
skins with
Right.
a few toppings on top of them. Yeah,
With?
they're pretty good. A few with Adele, yes.
With Adele, who is your
Friend,
friend?
yes. Partner, I guess.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How long have you known each other?
About 14 months. Yeah.
In what sort of circumstances?
We met each other through a mutual friend who, how do I put this? He was ex-boyfriend, I guess.
Adele's ex-boyfriend?
Yeah.
What do you do, Ben?
I'm a student.
What do you study?
I'm studying environmental science
Right.
and political science as well.
To do what?
Oh, I guess to be an environmentalist. Yeah,
Right.
I'm quite into the environmental side of things, more into the practical environmentalism, things like, I don't know, trying to integrate it with society. Yeah.
Obviously, you've thought a lot about it. Are there any specific things that you want to do, that you...
I really would like to grow organic food, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm right into eating it and buying it.
Yes.
And I guess growing it.
Quite a few
is the
people
next step.
are doing that. In fact, there are stalls here at this
Yes,
market
yeah.
that sell it, and it looks pretty good.
Yeah, I do like to support it.
Yeah.
I think people need to support that industry
Yeah.
myself. It's a consumer society
Yeah.
and we choose how it's going to be through what we buy.
Are you pretty good as an environmentalist? I mean, in your personal day-to-day
Personally,
life?
yes, I
Yeah.
recycle everything.
Yeah.
Yep. We only throw out, between the two of us, we throw out 1 bag of rubbish a fortnight. I was born in Papua New Guinea, actually.
Oh, yeah?
But yeah, I've lived here all my life.
Tell us the story about why you were born there.
Okay, my parents got married up there. My father came from down here, he grew up, and
What
They-
was he doing up there?
he runs his own business actually, he's still
Yeah.
up there.
Oh, he's still there?
Yeah, and they got divorced because Mum wanted to come back to Australia and she brought me back down here because she liked it.
Yeah.
He'd grown up here and he'd brought her here, shown her the place.
And where was she from?
She was from Orange in New South Wales.
All right.
Yeah.
So she said, that's it, I'm taking Ben. And is there any other brothers or sisters?
Yeah, one of my brothers is down here. He's my half brother.
Yeah.
My father got remarried
Yeah.
afterwards. He's a student with me actually. We're both at Tas Uni.
All right.
He's just about to finish his degree.
Well, how old were you when this happened, when your mum brought you
When
down?
they split, I was 1.5, I think.
Oh, pretty
So
young.
I can't remember anything.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
all Hobart for me.
Right.
Yeah.
And you haven't had a chance to go back to Papua New Guinea?
I have, yeah. When I was about 8, they got things together as far as maintenance goes, things like that, and I started going back to see him once a year for about 3 or 4 weeks at a time.
Right, so he wasn't totally out
No.
of your life?
No, and I
Yeah.
got to meet his new family, which
Yeah.
has been really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who do you think you're like, your mum or your dad?
Oh, my mum's my mum, eh? Yeah, she brought me up.
Yeah.
I mean, she's the one.
Yeah.
When I say my parents, I generally mean my mother.
Right. And what about characteristics and traits, personality traits?
that I've picked up
Yeah.
from him or her.
Well, either. Is there anything you think that is distinctly like either of them?
I do look a lot like a lot of photographs of him when he was
Yeah.
younger.
Uh-huh.
It's that warmed the cockles of my grandmother's heart.
Yeah.
She liked that.
Yeah. What about personality? Do you know what he's like?
Yeah. He's a bit irresponsible in a lot of ways, and
Yeah.
I really hope I'm not like that.
Yeah.
That's something that I fight against, I guess. He procrastinates a lot, and I do that too, so I guess I pick that up off him. But apart from that, I'm really a product of my mother.
Yeah.
I grew up with her. She brought me up pretty well to appreciate good food and countryside and I don't know, happiness, to appreciate happiness over money.
Yeah.
I think that's a really good lesson. I think she did well there.
You tend to get a lot more of that than money in this life.
Yes, in my experience, I'm only young, but still, I think
Yeah.
she was right. You know,
Yeah.
just in a few years of being out in the workforce and then studying.
What about Adele? Does she share your interests in that area?
Yes, definitely. In fact, she's probably promoted me in that direction more. It was always there in me, but I think she found it. My university degree changed direction slightly after I met her.
Did it?
Yeah, the environmental science side of it came out more.
Yeah.
Previously, there was a fair bit of economics in it, so it's a very different degree previously.
She's had an influence on you.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it's one that I like.
Now, Adele didn't want to be on camera. Is she shy?
Yes.
She is.
Yeah.
So it's not that she has an antipathy to television per se.
Oh, she does a bit as well,
Does
actually.
she?
Yeah.
You're Dutch.
Yes, I am, yeah.
How long have you been here?
12 years.
Yeah?
But before we were 4 years in New Zealand.
Yes.
Because in Holland there goes the story from if you want to make money, then you go to Australia.
Is that's the common knowledge in Holland?
Yeah, but if you want to have the good way of life, you go to New Zealand.
And what if you want to stay in Holland?
Well, you want to go out anyway because of the pollution. I had a beautiful business in Holland, but there are so many rules in Holland that it makes you mad.
Yeah.
Makes
What
you
was the
crazy.
business you were in?
I was in import and export in antiques. I had in Holland well, it doesn't sound nice, but I had an income from $250,000 a year. Yeah. And here I swapped it for just a little organic farm. I've got a beautiful stall now, that big organic stall
Yes,
there
yes.
now. So I've got a good income now as well.
Yes.
But it doesn't comparison
Yes.
with what I had.
But do you grow the
Yes.
food yourself?
We've got, we have a veggie garden. I've got my cows. I have milking cows. I've got fattening cows. I've got around about 120 chooks for our own eggs. We've got a cherry orchard.
Who's we?
Me and my wife.
Yes.
Yeah. I've got a cherry orchard. I've got an apple orchard. Everything small but fine. Yeah. And our produce, the taste is so much better than whatever you can buy because
Yes.
we don't turn over the soil.
Yes. Now, you said that in Holland the story is that if you want to make money, you go to Australia.
Yeah.
But you were already making money, so it was the pollution that was driving you crazy and the bureaucracy that was driving you crazy?
Yeah. And it's also small. Eh?
Yes.
I had, for instance, I had a nice little boat. And if I all of a sudden thought, hey, it's beautiful weather, I have a little tub in my boat, whole Holland was thinking like that. And then everyone was on the lakes. And then it was panic. So that was not nice either.
Yeah, right.
It's too small.
Was there any one thing that made you say, okay, let's go?
Yeah. I wanted to see clean water and clean air.
No, but any one moment in time, something happened. Did something trigger that?
Yeah. Actually did. I was in antiques and everyone was all of a sudden dealing in antiques. The police commissioner, the minister, the doctor, the vet, everyone was dealing in antique. But they didn't have to pay tax because they did it behind the back, yeah? And I had to compete with this sort of people while I had to pay GST, yeah? And all my overheads and my expensive building and you name it, yeah? So, and then once I had a beautiful pair of binoculars, around about, now, I think the whole thing was 2.5 meters long. Very antique, beautiful thing. And somebody bought it, and I had to deliver it. I brought it to the person, and he said, throw it on top of that cupboard, because it's just for investment. And I was so proud that I achieved to get this thing, fix it up, made somebody happy with it, and he just said, throw it on top of the cupboard. And then I thought, am I dealing in the right thing? I'm fed up with you people if you only do it for money. Because money is not important for me. We have been living here from $80 to $90 a week when we started off here. Now we're doing well, but that's also because of our honesty.
Yeah.
And, well, we just want to have a good name. That's it.
Well, you have a pretty good name, Willem. Can you show us your stall?
Yes, you can, if you walk just a little bit up with me.
And is Marianne here?
Marianne is there as well.
So we can meet Marianne?
Yes, you can.
Do you have any children?
We haven't got any children, no. But all the children from other people are our children.
Did you consciously decide not to have children?
Actually, yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because we didn't feel that the environment was, particularly when we lived in Holland,
Yes.
with all the crime and the drug use,
Yeah.
I didn't want all those problems
Right.
on my shoulder.
Right.
And I'm somebody, if I'm committed to something, then I want to do it right. And this time I thought, better haven't got any children and we are a free person and we can do what we want. So it was a bit selfish and it was a bit because I didn't want to have the bother of the kids.
Yeah.
See, this is our stall.
All right. And that's Marianne.
That's Marianne, yeah.
Hello.
Our farm system is a whole farm system,
Yes.
what takes a lot of our time. This stall takes 4 days out of my life.
I'm walking in the city. I'm walking down the street. I'm walking in the city, making music with my feet.
Now, I don't like jumping to conclusions because I'm always wrong, but you're holding a bank bag.
That's right.
Full of money?
Well, no.
No, half full of money.
Perhaps.
Can you tell us why?
I do the banking.
You do the banking?
Yes.
For
my own company.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
What is the company?
Tasmanian Power Tool Centre.
So that's
electrical
machines,
engineering and
yeah, right.
that type of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
And is it a good business?
Oh, it's a bit quiet, but
Yeah.
very busy in the workshop.
How long have you had it? How long have you been in the business?
Oh, I've been in business for 45 years, 50 years.
And you're not sick of it?
No, I still go there 5.5 days a week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What about your family? Are they involved?
Yes, my son, he's the boss, I'm only the boy now.
He's the Over the years that you've lived here, you must have seen a lot of changes.
Oh gosh, yes. From trams to,
Yeah?
used to run up and down the street here.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, yes, when I was a boy I used to ride up and down here on a little teeny bicycle. Yeah.
And the city itself has changed dramatically.
Yes.
Did you ever want to leave?
Not particularly. I've travelled around the world 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
And
on holiday or business?
yes, both actually. Yes. I used to be in charge of all Asian area many years ago.
And has the business always grown?
Well, we've slowly gone down. You know, less and less people now. We used to have quite a big crew, but
Yeah.
not anymore.
But it's given you a decent life.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
A happy life.
You've been happy all your life.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And what about your son? Is he enjoying, having something to step into like this?
I think so, yes. Oh, I'm sure. Yes. And he takes a lot of interest. He works very hard, extremely hard, actually.
Yeah. Does he have a family?
Yes, he has a family. Yes, yes. A son and daughter.
So you have, do you have any other grandchildren?
Well, I had one, but lost him quite recently.
Was it your son's boy?
No, it was my daughter's.
Uh-huh.
Yes, yes. My daughter's in West Wyalong.
And what happened? Was
New
it
South Wales.
sickness or?
Just collapsed, bang. Just talking like you and I, just went jump like that.
How old?
22, 23.
And do they know what it was?
No.
So it wasn't something simple like a stroke or a heart attack or something?
No.
He just stopped living?
That's right.
That would have been a huge shock.
Yeah, well, actually, it was a terrible shock because my in-laws had lost his son at the same time. They were at the funeral.
Really? It's hard to cope with.
Oh, yes.
I guess having the family around helped.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But you said apart from these tragedies, you've had a happy life.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Could you give it a score?
Oh, a score of 10. If you want a score.
It's not bad. That's pretty good going.
Yeah.
You're married? You've been married a long time?
Oh, yes, yes. My first marriage was for about 34 years.
Yes.
And then I lost my wife in a car crash in New South Wales. She was on her own then. She went to my daughter's husband's death at the time. So.
And she
got killed then, there and there, a couple of seconds afterwards.
And then you married again?
Remarried again, yes.
Somebody you met here?
Yes, yes.
So somebody you already knew?
Yes, yes, yes.
What's her name?
Pat.
Pat.
Yeah.
How long had you known her before?
Oh, about 20 years.
Really?
A neighbour, actually.
Yes,
yes.
So then, how did that come about?
Oh, she was free at the time, and we just happened to meet, and that was it.
Hit it off.
That's right.
Yeah. Do you think I mean, this is a silly question, but do you think you're an old-fashioned person, or?
Oh, very much so.
Yeah?
Yes. So.
Your parents bring you up with?
Yes, very strictly.
Yeah, strictly.
Yes.
Do you think that's good?
Oh, yes.
Were you strict with
a lot more wasn't done with the youngsters today. Or the parents are more responsible for their children's actions.
And were you strict with your children?
Oh, yes. Yes. Mind you, they had a certain amount of freedom, but I knew where they were and what they were doing and things like that. I mean, they all went up to mischief and things like that.
Did you?
Oh, yes. Used to pay a penny on the brick and, all that type of thing, passed along the road with a piece of string and all that type of thing.
Yeah.
But they weren't destructive.
What will you do when you're not working?
Oh, I still got my workshop. I've got all my lathe and all my machinery and equipment and stuff like that. I make a lot of toys and things like that. Oh, yes, for the grandchildren. I made a whole complete little car for my grandchildren with
a car they can sit in.
Oh yeah, and drive. It's got a petrol engine in it and all. Oh yes, they're from the age of 8 till 10 and got a 2-speed gearbox, goes forward, 2-speed reverse. Oh, they have great fun. Have them drop a port every night.
That's part of your medicine.
Oh, definitely. I won't take any pills or tablets or anything like that. No way.
Just one glass of port.
Oh. Perhaps 2.
2 on Saturdays.
Oh, no. No time.
Well, I suppose I should ask you, what's your favourite port?
Oh, well, I get it from Griffiths.
Do you?
And Bill Columbia from West End Wines, and it's 25 year in the barrel, mate. And it's nectar of the gods. And my daughter, she normally sends it over to me and she puts on it, the nectar of the gods or God's pure water and holy virgin water and all things like that. And my wife in Canberra had a couple of barrels and to bring home by air for me. And one of my grandchildren, she was taking to the airport, you see, and they said, oh, we can't take that, we've got to know what it is, you see. Well, she said it was port. And my little grandson, right alongside of her, said to the chappie at the airport, he said, Grandma, is a serious drinker. And of course I let her go. I was a little toddler.